Let's see if we can figure out what we are supposed to do. So I'm gonna pick up all of the stuff that we can and then put it away. So let's pick up that. And there's one over here as well. Let me go put this away. Okay, would it have killed them to add 2 more inventory slots? I mean, come on. At this point, a little tedious now, isn't it? Okay, put that in there, and then we go back. Then we grab the shotgun shells, because we have those. And then we grab it over here. And then we go through the thing and hope that we live and don't die. That's a big bandage. Where is our, Alright, let's see what's through here. Getting more into the wilderness. It's only... Okay, zombies again. I can deal with zombies. I know her. Come on. Little injured, but it's okay. Someone looks a little burnt. Someone don't have any arms anymore. If we take off their jaws, then we can do what Michonne did with the zombies. Lead them around on chains to ward away the other zombies. Uh-oh.
Fuckers, go down. Stay the fuck away. Kill these fuckers.
Walking so casually.
Doing shit.
Hey, you! Cat!
Uh-oh.
Get on them and then shoot them. It's the only way.
Uh-oh.
You gotta be kidding. Shit.
Okay.
Thanks.
Them and
Who the
us
hell are
achievement.
you? Everyone I've encountered so far in this godforsaken place has tried to kill me.
I'm Alicia. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know how I got here. Someone brought me to this place while I was unconscious. I've been trying to fight my way out. I think these people, they have my daughter. It's like a cult, I think. They're all crazy.
Yeah, didn't take me long to figure that out. Well, my name is Paul. I guess I ended up here because I'm looking for someone too. My partner was kidnapped. Circumstances suspicious. Seems like he was connected to some weird religious group. I kept following all the leads I could. Became obsessed, I guess. Paper trails and a slew of missing persons reports brought me here. Had to hijack a police helicopter from my department just to get out of here.
Wow, you flew here? So, you have a way to get out of here?
Sure do. I suppose I can take you with me if you want. But I'm not leaving here until I find out what happened to my partner.
Okay. Thank you so much. You know, I'm starting to think if we work together, we might have a chance to stop all this madness. And maybe you can help me find my daughter in the process.
Sure thing. How old is your daughter? Tell me what she looks like?
I don't know anymore, honestly.
Never paid much
So
attention
has
to her.
happened.
Hey, that's alright. We'll find her. I promise you. Here, take it. You saved my ass back there, and you look like you could use some firepower.
I don't have any
Thanks.
inventory
I
space.
wish I would have run into you earlier. You're a good shot.
Well, I'm a good shot if I'm not placed up against those things. Glad I spent all that time on the department range. It comes in handy. You seem to be a quick learner yourself. Especially if you've stayed alive by yourself this whole time. That is impressive. Try and stay alive for me, would you, Alicia? I'll be seeing you.
I'll try. He will surely survive until the end of the game and not die to give us an emotional tug at our heartstrings. 5 months earlier, somewhere in Florida. Oh God, not Florida.
Jesus. Oh. My head.
Oh, we're him now.
Nothing a little hair on the dog can't fix. Now, where did I put that damn whiskey?
We're literally a Florida man. The best news stories start with Florida man. I wonder what's in the FN this late at night. Ooh, I don't know. That's a DMCA bomb trap right there. What a night. Is that the DeLorean? From Back to the Future? Bet it's some demented asshole there and killing his entire family. Marty! Forgot I locked the 1960 and 1980 murder files away in one of those cabinets. I know that key's here somewhere. Okay, apparently we have to get drunk. It's weird, it's first person now. He must have paid the $2 for the DLC to get first person. Do I go? Is it a different route? Need to be sure facts. Better examine all the evidence. Oh, we're at a motel, are we? Well, where is this key? Oh, maybe here. Ooh, a gun. My trusty 6-shooter. These you've always had my back. Ah, a little bit of whiskey. What if I put a little bit of that in my G Fuel? If that would be alright. Well, looks like we're okay for now. Look around a little bit. Oh, there's a mirror. Oh. Looking good.
Might as well get these files out and take a look.
These files out? You said something about key being around here. I don't see any interactions to find said key. Unless it's... I know that key is here somewhere.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, the story of several hours spent by two people in a deserted bus shelter, and the slow realization by one that the other is quite mad. So now, with Joyce McCluskey as the woman and Vic Perrin as the man, here is tonight's suspense play, The Shelter.
Uh-oh.
This is where I turn off. Now, if I remember right, the bus stop is just around that next bend.
That's right.
There's a shelter there, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. Here we are, then. Sure you don't mind walking when it's this dark?
Oh, it's quite all right. I'm grateful to you for having brought me this far.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
Well, good night and thank you.
Just a minute.
An important
You never know what these things are going to be.
It has just been reported by the authorities at the county mental hospital that one of their patients has escaped. Motorists are warned to be on the lookout for would-be hitchhikers and to report any to the highway patrol.
How about that?
This person may be dangerous.
Oh,
The
no.
description of the escapee will be broadcast as soon as it's available. And now, back to our music brought to you at this hour by...
Say, that's bad. Maybe I'd better not leave you here on your
I'm
own.
afraid you'll have to. You're in a hurry, and I do want to catch the midnight bus.
You're sure you'll be all right? The bus won't be long.
Well, I'll just walk along to the shelter and then stay there, out of sight.
Well, now, if you're sure.
Thank you once again.
Well, it's quite all right. Good night, then.
Good night.
She's a brave lady.
I watched his car turn off onto a side road and fade into the night. Then I walked ahead, towards the bus stop. It was farther to the shelter than I thought. The car passed me, slowed, and then stopped 100 yards or so ahead. I could hear a door slam as someone got out. Then the car turned around and came back past me. I suppose its headlights dazzled me. For a moment I could see nothing but pitch blackness. Then I saw the shelter, like a cave in the dark mountain of trees behind. The light was out. Still the shelter was inviting, a way to get out of the night. So I went in to wait for the bus. It was unbelievably dark in there, like walking into a fold of black velvet. I could see nothing at all.
Hello.
Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm waiting for a friend.
it's quite all right.
I didn't mean to frighten you.
It's all right.
There's a seat here. A bench along the wall.
Thank you, I know.
You know?
I've been here before.
I'm sure he's a friend,
Waiting
right?
for a bus.
Oh, I see. You can find the bench all right?
Yes, thank you.
Ah, yes. You're sitting down now. The other end.
You must have extremely good eyes.
Yes. Yes, I suppose so. You've become accustomed to the dark after a while.
Yes.
Do you know about the eyes? They say that the way to see objects at night is to avoid looking directly at them.
That's very interesting.
They say that the human eye is made up of things called rods and cones, although I can never remember which is which. The rods, or the cones, whichever it is, are in the middle. You use them for looking at things in an ordinary light. The rods are on the outside, and you sort of look sideways with them at objects at night. I'm
Does
not
that
boring
work?
you.
No. No.
I'm interested in facts, are you?
Facts are in
I
short
happen from
supply
the Digest,
nowadays.
You know. It's a great place for facts.
I expect so.
Practically all I read. What's the use of reading if you can't talk about it, eh?
Well, I agree.
Well, I've been saying they all read the same thing. You can't tell them any facts they don't know. I like to talk. But when you start, they say, we know. And of course they do. They think you're mad or something.
That's very discouraging.
Yes. Especially when you're an old chatterbox like I am. Are you a good listener?
I think so.
That's good. Because, as I say, they wouldn't listen to me. You've gotten up?
Well, yes.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Then why did you get up?
The seat is a little hard.
I thought perhaps you were going outside to walk around.
Well, as a matter of fact, I thought I might.
Then my conversation does bore you.
Uh-oh.
No.
I think you'd better stay here, in any case.
What
Uh-oh.
do you mean I'd better?
Because it's not safe out there.
Not safe?
No.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
You don't know? It was on the radio?
What was?
Then you didn't know.
Well, no.
About the lunatic?
Lunatic?
One of the inmates from the asylum up on the hill.
Uh-oh.
You mean one of the patients from the hospital?
That is perhaps a kinder way of putting it. But just the same, they might be dangerous. So you'd better stay here, with me, where it's safe.
What did the radio say?
I didn't listen too closely, just that there'd been this escape. But we shall be all right here in the shelter.
Are you
right.
sure?
Sit down again. What was I saying before?
That you were interested in facts.
I expect you smoke.
No, I don't.
Oh. I was wishing I could offer you a cigarette, but I don't smoke myself.
What was that?
It's the branch of a tree tapping on the roof. Happens every once in a while when the wind shifts.
Oh?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I've read some interesting facts about drinking in the digest. People become addicts, yet the solution is quite simple. They should invent another habit to counter the bad one.
What?
That sounds like a good idea.
I have all sorts of useful habits which make up for my having no vices. Counting things is one of them. You understand what I mean by counting things?
Well, not exactly.
You take wood block flooring, for example. How many blocks would you say there were in a floor 40 feet by 15? Never mind working it out. I can give you the answer at once. It's 1,470.
Fancy.
In the same room, there are 10 iron bedsteads with rails, top and bottom. If there's a knob at the end of each rail, how many knobs altogether? No, don't try to answer. In this room, 3 of the beds have a knob missing. So the answer is 37. That's exact knowledge. Counting things is the only way of coming to exact knowledge, you know. Mathematics will let you down every time.
Well, I was never very good at math.
Approximation, that's all it is. This fellow Einstein knows that. Yes, I've read all about Einstein and the others in the digest. They're theorists, of course.
Yes?
I'm a practical man myself, and I believe in counting things.
Did you walk to the door and back again?
You couldn't see me?
I could hear your voice come and go, and I thought I saw your shadow at the door. I wasn't sure.
I knew you couldn't possibly have heard me walking.
How?
I took my shoes off. They squeaked.
Oh?
Also, it isn't natural for human beings to wear shoes.
What?
Perhaps it isn't.
When you wear shoes, you bang down on your heel too much all the time. This jars the brain. As a matter of fact, there's a lot to be said for not walking upright at all. Oh, there's that tree branch again. It squeezes your entrails all together. It's better to walk on all fours like animals do, so the internal organs hang freely inside the natural protective cage formed by the ribs. I read an article where it said that most of man's ailments...
His
This guy's
voice went
creepy.
on in the darkness. And as it went on somehow, even uneasy as I was, I stopped listening to him. I could hear another voice out of the past. Years ago. It was a loud voice, and I could overhear it from outside the window. It was talking about me.
Didn't you notice? She just walked out on me. What's the matter with that child? Surely she's not afraid of me.
I don't know. Perhaps she is.
But that's ridiculous, Martha. I was just talking. Now, what was there to be afraid of?
Well, what were you talking about?
I don't know. Nothing much. You know the way you talk to kids.
Yes.
Well, then...
That globe's
she got up
upside
and
down,
walked
isn't it?
out. She looked scared.
Perhaps she's abnormally timid. I've noticed it before. When the Parkinsons were here, she used to go missing for hours at a time. I just couldn't find her.
Well, they were strangers to her, but she knows me, for heaven's sakes. I always thought I was her favorite uncle when she was a baby. You remember? She certainly wasn't afraid of me then.
I sometimes think her father's death affected her.
Oh?
Well, this strangeness about her seems to have started shortly after the accident.
For goodness sakes, Martha, it's been 2 years.
But she's only 12. She'll grow out of this strangeness.
Well, I sure hope so. Hey, what are you whispering for?
Was I?
Well, yes, and you still are.
Well, I'll tell you, Billy. I get the feeling when she goes missing the way she does that she hangs around, listening to conversations.
This is a horror radio broadcast in the game.
You do?
Yes.
Well, where then? Outside the window. I'll take a look.
No, Will, don't be a fool. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. I got away, as always. Although Mother always seemed to know when I was around or near. Just as I always knew when she'd gone out, even though the house was so big you couldn't hear the closing of a distant door. And it's true what Uncle Will said. I was afraid. I was scared of his voice talking.
This is
on
what
and
TV
on.
used to be. Just
It was
video,
the same with all
audio.
men's voices except my father. And of course he was dead. Then in the shelter, all these years later, I was listening to another
This
voice
is a
talking
public
on and
domain
on.
radio broadcast. There's
Only this
thousands
time
of
it
these
seemed
out
I
there.
couldn't get away.
They're all free.
Where would I run to? Out in the dark highway? And if I did get up and flee into the night, how did I know he wouldn't follow me, overtake me?
These are known facts. And sitting down is bad, too. One should recline in a tilted forward position. I try to do it whenever possible. Though I have to admit I'm finding it very difficult on this hard wooden seat.
Yes. I should think so.
Perhaps you think me eccentric.
Your ideas seem very sensible.
They're facts. That's... Oh. I startled you.
Yes.
I was sitting at the other end of the seat. It didn't seem sociable. I forgot for the moment that you can't see anything. I must have startled you.
You're touching me.
Well, so I am.
Take your hands off me.
Well, I was only trying...
Go away. Go away.
Be quiet. Be quiet, you little fool.
Leave me alone.
I said be quiet. Be quiet.
Uh-oh.
You are listening to The Shelter, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Most of these were never, like,
Gunsmoke,
copyrighted,
CBS
so
Radio's
they're
thrilling
public
stories
domain.
of the Western frontier is now heard twice on Saturdays. There's a daytime edition of Gunsmoke on most of these same stations, in addition to the regular evening show. Both heard Saturdays at the Star's address. This Saturday,
Yeah, this is a real
every
broadcast that
Saturday,
aired
here's
probably in
two
the 40s
stories
or
of Matt
50s.
Dillon, U.S. Marshal, on Gunsmoke. And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage
I wanna listen to
Joyce
Gunsmoke.
McCluskey and Vic Perrin in tonight's production of The Shelter, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Is this Julie Garland? It sounds just like her. If it's not, it sounds like her doppelganger. Gunsmoke had 20 seasons? Jeez.
Then I heard the tree branch tapping on the roof. The stranger was gripping my upper arm so tight it hurt and bruised me.
I'm sorry I had to do that. To slap you. But you screamed.
What?
Why did you scream?
I was...
You're not afraid of me, are you? Because there's no need to be, you know. I had to slap you because you screamed. You were hysterical. Your scream might have attracted attention. If we stay here quietly, we shall be safe. It's so dark, no one would notice this place unless they actually knew it was here.
I suppose not.
The lunatic might be a homicidal maniac.
Uh-oh.
Had you thought of that?
He's probably just a sick man.
Then why did he escape?
It must be terrible to be confined against your will. Perhaps you can't imagine what it would be like.
On the contrary, perhaps I can.
What do you mean?
Surely everyone has been hospitalized at some time or another. I'm no exception.
Then-
I've had my share.
Just being hospitalized, that's not the same.
What's the difference? You're cut off from the world against your will.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily against your will.
You think some people actually like to be cut off?
That's possible, isn't it?
Oh, yes. I was just a little surprised that you should understand that feeling. Fear. Nameless fear.
It'd have to be fear. Why not just plain choice?
It's usually fear of one kind or another, renouncing the world.
He seems like a nice guy.
It is an eerie sound.
I don't mind.
But you do mind me. Is that it?
I didn't say so.
You showed you were afraid of me just now.
I don't know why I screamed like that. It was so stupid.
Just the same, I think I'd better go.
Go?
Yes. Now, put my shoes on. I believe you would prefer to be alone. So I'll leave you here. Good night.
Well, I didn't mean... Are you there? I didn't mean to be rude. Are you still there? Where are you? Where are you? Come back. I don't want you to leave me alone. I went to the doorway of the shelter. My eyes were more used to the darkness now. I could see the gray strip of highway stretching away in both directions. And across the road, the black tracery of trees. There was no sign of him. I stood there just inside the doorway, listening. But there was nothing to hear but the sounds of the night.
Why are you waiting for the bus in the middle of the wilderness? Like, what?
It was funny. Everything had changed. Before, I'd welcomed the thought of the friendly loneliness of the shelter, but now I didn't want to be alone. My nerves were jumping with every sound. I couldn't think of anything to do but retreat to the furthest corner in the darkness and try to shut out all the thoughts of the present. And after a while, I did sort of forget, sitting there in the silence. The past came crowding back to my mind. But my terror wouldn't leave me, and all I could hear in my thoughts was the sound of my own scream.
All right, Martha, I've got it.
Don't hurt her, Will.
No.
You're forcing me to... You make me die.
Martha?
You think I should call him now, Will?
It's up to you.
But I have to be right. I can't do this to her unless...
What else can you do?
What are you planning, you two?
Now, Martha. Now, she's quiet.
I should blame myself for the rest of my life if we were wrong.
Let go!
There's nothing to blame yourself for, Martha. It couldn't be helped.
I'll call him now. The sound of the trees rattling against the roof brought me back to the present. Back to the loneliness of the dark shelter. And now I was thoroughly scared. My companion of the darkness had gone. But I had an overwhelming feeling he was still out there in the night. Watching. Waiting. But as I sat huddled in my corner, listening for the slightest sound of him, I heard something else. The bus was coming. Oh, now at last I could get away. I went out to the edge of the highway to signal for it. It seemed to be going so fast. I waved my arms. There was a blinding glare of headlights. Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please stop!
Well, why don't you go?
You were there.
I was never far away.
But you...
Why don't you go? It's waiting for you.
I don't know. I can't go.
It won't wait. Too late now. You would prefer to wait here with me, wouldn't you? Come inside.
No.
My friend will be here soon.
Oh, friend?
I told you I was waiting for him.
Oh. Yes.
He'll be giving me a lift into town. We can take you.
Can't go.
Perhaps you believe there is no such person as my friend?
Why did he leave you here?
He'll be back soon, and we can go into town. Or do you want to go back to where you came from?
I think I'd better.
Come back into the shelter.
No.
Come on.
Don't touch me.
Why are you suddenly afraid again?
I don't know.
Come
What is
inside
wrong
and
with
wait.
her?
That's the way.
What was that? Tripped on something.
Give it to me.
It's a stick. A walking stick.
Give it to me, please.
A white walking stick. Yours.
Yes.
Then you're blind.
Yes. I'm blind.
Blind? I don't understand. You said you read all those things in the digest.
It's true. I read them in Braille. I'm afraid I frightened you. I only wanted to help.
Strange. For the first time I can remember, I was afraid of being alone. Scared of the dark.
It's normal to be scared of the dark. I just didn't want to depress you by thinking of my own affliction. But now that you know about it, you realize that we both know what suffering is, what it is to be alone, what it is to be shut up, away from the world, because we don't really belong there.
You mustn't say that.
This is
Why
sad
should you
now.
think you don't belong?
I don't think that. I did once, at first, during the months in the hospital, but not anymore. And you?
I have to go back.
I must confess to you, my friend went to the hospital. He should be here any minute. We guessed when my friend saw you walking on the highway.
And you kept me here in the shelter? While he went to get a doctor.
That's right.
I must go back. There. As soon as they come for me.
But will you have to stay? Will you want to, put it that way?
What? No.
So she's the crazy one.
No, I don't think I will.
Then the outside world, meeting people, this is not something to be afraid of?
Not anymore.
I'm glad. Listen,
What?
I hear my friend coming.
Suspense, in which Joyce McCluskey starred as the woman and Vic Perrin as the man. Next week, the story of a man who sets out to prove that he cannot be murdered.
That was good.
Only to-
That was very good. What? Are we playing a game? Oh, we're playing a game. Well, that was fun. We should do more horror radio broadcasts. There's lots of them. They're all public domain, so we can listen to them. Do you listen to one every once in a while during Horror Month? That was fun. Let's grab some popcorn. Yeah, there's thousands of those. That was before TV. That was the main source of entertainment. People gather around the radio and listen to those sorts of things. Oh, I need to grab a key, right? Okay. My brain is not remembering what the hell we were doing. Oh, here? Ah, there it is. I'll put the files over here. Files placed on board. I guess I'll do that multiple... No? Oh, hello. Over here. Grab that. Ah, there it is. File placed on board. Oh, more files. Oh, and there's the key as well to the other files. There we go. No, I did not play $2 for first person mode. This is a section of the game that's where you play a different character. Hello. Murder Files 1960 to 1980. Outrage.
Look at that. Alicia Wallace murders her own kid and husband. This world is full of crazies.
Wait, she murdered her... So we murdered our... Weird. Special combination, police officer, service impact. Ha, fat lot of good these did. Words don't mean shit. It's like paying someone for artwork with exposure. Like, that doesn't pay the bills. Give me that money. I'll pay you in exposure. Surely you don't need money to eat. Just, you know, pay them with exposure. There it is.
Looks like all the signs were pointing at Fog Island.
Fog Island?
Guess I better go and check it out.
Well, let's go to Fog Island, I guess. No, I already paid Julia for the horror month stuff. I would never have her do something I pay her for it. Well, that was a very interesting... 2 more inventory slots! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! He gave me 2 more sloots. Lever piece. Well, that's good, at least. Two more inventory slots is like a godsend. Let's go back and grab that bandage we saw. The bandage is over here. Do I have any ointment left? I really need to oil this thing up before I use it. Let's put this over here as well. Alright, let's go, see if we have any ointment. Use it. And then save the game! Woo! Do I have any ointment? No! Well, now I do. Now we're fine. I don't think I have any discs left to save the game, though. I have to find more. Let me grab all my ammo, too. $69 ammo. Nice. Nice. It's pretty nice. I like that. Maybe there's a record over here where I can save that. That would be great. Because there were 2 ways to go. So the other way may have the thing we're looking for. The record disc to save the game. Hello there. Oh, a place to save the game? Why, yes. I would love to save the game. Hallelujah. We get to save. What does that do? That is. That's a little bit strange. A little nervous about that one. Okay, well now that we saved, I feel a little more comfortable. Now we can move around the palace and find stuff. She blinded me with violence with 5 gift subs for chat. Thank you. And thank you, Clag and Taylor Games, and for all those subs and resubs, guys. Appreciate it. How's the game so far? He's a little depressed, but it's okay. He said he's getting better. This is open now. Open before. Oh no. Oh, great. Great. Oh my god. Okay, so it takes a shit ton of bullets to kill. Yeah, I don't think that he's dying from this at all, so let's, Alright, so handgun, not very effective against those guys. Shotgun, way better. I weakened him with the gun, though, quite a bit, so one shot was enough. Locked from the other side. The way that sound cuts out makes me worry that's gonna crash. We have so few shotgun shells, though. I gotta be careful with that. Makes me nervous. Handgun clip. Nothing over here. What? You still have the cat mug from 5 years ago from Horror Month? Yep, we've had some Horror Month merch every year. My mom sent me a picture on Twitter of all the mugs that she had that she bought over the years from our different Horror Months, and that made me cry. I saw it recently again. She had all the Horror Month mugs, and she put them on the fireplace and sent me pictures of them. Yep, moms are the best. Well, most moms. There's always a couple bad apples out there, but most moms are great. Gate is locked. So I need to find another way. I haven't found any new keys or anything. There was screaming behind a yellow door, but I don't remember where the yellow door is. Have I been over here? Yeah. That's locked as well. Yeah, the keys they require specific color keys, but we don't have any of those right now. The yellow sapphire door was the one that was screaming. I don't even know where that door is. Oh, over here. Okay, so it looks like it's open a little bit. What is that? That doesn't look... What is that? Okay, whatever it is, it's fucking dead now. Oh, what the? they explode? Oh my god. But I didn't try that. Oh, great. I don't trust you. Oh, he's having a bad day. Blessed be for more ammo. Thank thee for blessing thine stream with more ammunition. Let's all Dan pray. I see more bodies. Okay, actually dead. Blocked from the other side. God, what the hell? Okay, that was a lot of damage. Let's use one just to get me out of the red. Okay, that's a normal zombie. We can do knife tactics on him. Nope, he's not. Okay, hey, he's not. He's a big one still. He's a normal one. He reminds me of me when I read the chat log sometimes. Oops. Okay, 2 good headshots make the blowy guys go boom. Okay, normal zombie again. Let's utilize our knife. This guy's a talker. I can see him pouring his guts out for us. Okay. There we go. Why am I subjecting this lady to this wonderful place? I don't want to be here. I want to be over at Applebee's getting some riblets. I don't want to be here. She wants to be here. I would have left like before the game started and be like, nope, not doing that. I'm going where there's safety and warmth and people. I know, like, this is not my idea to be here. It's her idea. Okay, we need healing. We need ammo. We need all the things. More shotgun ammo. That's nice and all, but you're giving me almost no healing items. Oh my god. Don't look, chat, okay? Come on. Be mature. Be mature people. Well, we died and gotta repeat a lot of that stuff. Yeah, it takes 3 shotgun blasts to the face to kill one of them, and they 3-shot you, so it's not very nice. I gotta figure out a way to, like, dodge them somehow. because it's really hard to not get hit by them because the reload on the shotgun is so slow. All right, guys, it's getting a little late, so I gotta get going. I will be back on